My guest today is somebody I just got to know. Although I've been killed by him, I don't know how many times. I've had his drone zap my armor, which pisses me off to no end. Like many great voice actors, he does not sound in person like he does in the game. He's doing a character. That's what we call talent, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together and welcome Johnny Young, a.k.a. Crypto and Apex Legends. How about it? Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. How did you get into the business? Not just voice acting, but acting, because you do a lot of on-camera stuff as well, correct?
Correct, I do. I never really ever wanted to be an actor. I was always like an Eagle Scout, and my swimming coach was a U.S. Navy SEAL. And
wow.
Trained like the Buds, yeah.
Really?
And it was like super hardcore, and I was all about that when I was a young kid. And I was pretty chubby. That's how I lost all my weight, was being on the swim team. And I was sort of kind of going through that path, and then I sort of fell into acting through extracurricular activities.
Right.
And so I fell into that, and like as a kid growing up, I was a big gamer. So like I built PCs from back in the day, and I would play like StarCraft and Counter-Strike and Half-Life and all those other games. I owned like every single system. So I always loved video games.
What was the audition like? Like, people ask me about my audition. I read for it, and then I had a callback, and I went into the studio, and then boom, okay, you're Pathfinder. But what was it like for you? Because this was before the game was even made. For you, yeah. The game was established.
Yes, for me, actually, over at Respawn, the guys were laughing about that, because when I auditioned for it, I immediately knew it was Apex, just from reading the lines, because I was a fan. I was a huge fan of Titanfall and all of Respawn stuff. And so I knew like the lore, and I knew just by reading the lines, I was like, there is only one universe this lives in.
Right.
So I was really excited, but I had to kind of like show myself out. So I kind of like you, I just worked off of my Mac, my mic, and I sent in an audition, and then my agent was like, you have a callback. And I was like, what? I have a callback? I was like, I've never heard of a callback for a voiceover audition.
And we should clarify that it's true. In voice acting, it happens, but you don't tend to get a lot of callbacks. You read, and either you get it or you don't.
Yeah, so I was really surprised, and then when I walked into the studio, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is a big deal. Like, you can kind of tell, and the whole team was standing there. It was like,
oh really?
Yeah, well, there was a lot of them there, so it was kind of like a producer session for almost like television, where there's like 8 people just staring at you.
I knew nothing about this universe. I didn't know who Respawn was. I didn't know Titanfall. I didn't know anything. It had absolutely no bearing on what I was doing. I just said, oh, you want a happy robot? I can do that. No problem. And that was it. But for Crypto, did they tell you much about his backstory?
They didn't, but what they did was they gave me specific references to his character.
Okay.
For film characters and things like that. So I was like, to kind of get his aura, or his essence. Sorry, his essence.
Right.
And so I researched a ton and sort of went through a bunch of films that I thought were similar to his character, and I tried to get a lot of other actors' sort of essences and try to like mash them into one character.
That is so much more prep than I do. I feel like a complete Philistine. And I get this question all the time, but I got to ask it of you. What's it like when you're in the game and you're hearing your voice? Like, first of all, do you main Crypto?
I actually do main Crypto.
I main Pathfinder, and I'm completely unashamed about it. And it's at first I did it because, oh, this is my character. Now I played him so much, it's the only one I know how to play.
That's well. I mean, you have a pretty cool character, to be honest. Because even in Titanfall, I used your hook all the time anyway. In Titanfall,
really?
So it's so it's really useful.
Okay, Crypto and Pathfinder having an argument. All right, I could understand that. All right, so some skydive banter. Hi, okay. Crypto. I really like your cryptic stuff. It's really cryptic. Is that what crypto means?
Oh, you're too loud. Be quiet.
Say, Crypto, can you do those fun backflips like Mirage does?
Who paired me with this stupid robot?
Hey, Crypto, would you mind encrypting the vault for me so I can get in and get that gold armor? I'll save you something, I promise.
Oh my god. I think I'm going to dive off now and kill myself.